Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Stan Concept TV. Today, I'm going to show you how to design a flyer like this. Please, if you are new here, do me a favor to subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. Leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you. So let's get started. Let's jump into Photoshop. We are in Photoshop now, so let's create a new project. So I've already inserted the dimensions, so we name it food flyer. So the dimensions is in inches. The width is 6.25 inches and the height is 8. So we are done creating. So what we have to do is hit create. So this is it. Now to start, we start by creating our background. We have to create our background. By doing so, we double click the padlock icon and now we add a gradient overlay. I already have a gradient overlay. I'll give you the hex code for the project. So this is the hex code. You can copy it and this one too. This is the hex code. You can copy that one too. So let's get started. Now the gradient layer is ready now. What we have to do is now import the images that we are going to use, which is our resources. I will leave the resources down in the description below. So here are our resources for the project. Now the first image to import is the burger sandwich. Let's place it nicely. I think it's perfectly placed. Now the next thing to do is rasterize it. After rasterizing, we add levels to the image. So we make sure that we click on the burger sandwich image or layer and come to images, adjustments, and add levels. So we tweak it a little bit to add levels to the image. I think it's okay, and we hit OK. Now we import the next image, which is the fries. Let's bring the fries into the project file. You see, now the fries is covering the burger. We want it to be at the back of the burger, so we drag the image down the burger layer. The fries layer should be down the burger layer. Now you see it is perfect. Now I hit Control T to transform the fries, and I tweak it like this. Make sure I adjust it very nicely so that it hits behind the fries. Nice. So I hit enter. Now the next image to bring is um the Coca-Cola. We drag that one into the project file too. For that one, it is perfectly placed behind the burger sandwich. And we tweak it. We try to adjust it very nicely. Okay, I think tweak it a little bit, adjust it a little bit. I think it's okay for me. And I hit enter. You can add levels to the other images, but one thing you have to do is rasterize it and rasterize the fries image too. So what we are going to do next is combine the images, select all and put them in one group. Select all the images and hit Ctrl G. So it's grouped in one folder. You can see for yourself. It is grouped in one folder. So what you do is you can move around the images together. It's being combined now. So I hit Ctrl T to demonstrate for you to see. So when I move, it's all together. Perfect. So what we have to do next is add a shadow. So what we have to do is create a shadow for the images that we've placed in the project file. So we create it beneath the images. So we select our brush tool. So we select our brush tool and create a new layer. So I have to decrease. Make sure that the hardness, so make sure that the brush is somewhere around 200 and something. So I click on it, the images, and I make sure that I hit Ctrl T, selecting the new layer. And I hold Shift and create a shadow for the images. Then I hit enter. If it is too much, you just reduce the opacity for that image. I leave the opacity here. It's okay for me. So what we do again is we add our logo. So we come back to the resources. This is the logo. The logo is red in color. The logo is red in color. So what I have to do is create a white background or create a white space for the logo so that it can be visible. So I come and select the ellipse tool. I'm placing the logo somewhere around this place. So I create a beautiful circle that my logo can fit in. Nice. So what I do is click on fill and fill in white color and come to strokes and uncheck the stroke, then hit OK. Now make sure that I hit Ctrl T, selecting the ellipse tool, the new one, and place it somewhere above this side. Perfect. And hit enter. So what we are going to do next is bring our logo, the company logo. So what we are going to do is import our company logo and place it in the project file. We adjust it very nicely and place it nicely. We place it nicely. We should have created new guidelines or guidelines for the project, but I prefer it to be so simple for me. So we hit enter. I think it's okay. Now what next? The next thing to do is we bring the delivery icon. So for that one too, it's in red color. So what we have to do is create a white space for the delivery icon. So select another ellipse. The icon is in round shape, so we need to create a round shape circle for the icon. We do the same. We hit fill, we fill in white color and uncheck the strokes. We're good to go. And hit Ctrl T. Place it somewhere around this place and adjust it nicely. It looks nice to me. We now have to import our delivery icon into the project file. Drop it and place it very nicely within the circle. Make sure you adjust it very nicely. Make sure you adjust it nicely. When you are done, you just hit enter. We then move to the next step, which is adding logo. The next step. Now it's time for us to import the rest of the meals, which is the pizza and the jollof rice. So we do the same as we did for the company logo and the delivery icon. We create a white space before importing the images. So let's first bring the pizza. Before we import the pizza, we have to use the ellipse tool first and create the white space. When creating the white space, you need to uncheck the strokes and fill with white color. And gently place the circle at the right place. Now we import the pizza. After importing, what you have to do first is rasterize. Then click on creating clipping mask. So this is how it will look. So what you have to do is click on the pizza layer and select blending option and drop shadows. When you are done, you do the same for the jollof rice. So what we have to do now is group the pizza image layer and the ellipse shape layer that we created. So we select both layers and hit Ctrl G, and it will be grouped in one folder. After that we do the same for the jollof layer and its ellipse shape. Now it's time for us to add text to our project. So we are going to use a font called Boulevard Bold, and I just name it. We name the burger, pizza, and jollof. After that, we add a couple of tests and we are done. So let's start with the burger. When we are done placing it nicely, we then hit enter and come to where the pizza is, and we do the same. We name the pizza and we place the name nicely to the pizza. We do the same for the jollof. So let's add a section for order now. What we are going to do is we go to the shapes layer and we select a round rectangle, and we make sure that the roundness is at 150, and we just select and we draw the round rectangle and we place it at the center, and make sure that the inside is white, and we just add our text to it. We just type in order now. When we are done typing, we can't place a white text into the shape that we created, so we need to change the color to red. So we just pick a color within the layer or the project, select red, and we highlight the text, and we just pick the color and it changes to that color, and we place it inside. That will make the text visible. The text layer must be placed over the shape layer in order for it to be visible. So let's add a couple of tests and we are done. So let's create a space for the contact layer where we place our phone number and our email. You select a rectangle and you just create the shape. You make sure that you select the fill color to be white, and the strokes, you change the strokes to dots. Don't allow the stroke to be straight line. Change it to the small dots. That will be very nice for the project. So that is all. So easy and simple. This is how I was requested to do. So if you want to add pricing to it, you can also create using the ellipse, the same process that I show you how to um, import and put the rest of the foods. Just change the colors and just place the prices close to the foods or the meals, and you just put the prices inside just like we did. That is all. So if you found it helpful, please don't hesitate, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, please. And also leave a comment down below. If you don't understand anything, just drop a comment and I'll reply you in the comment section. See you another time. Bye.